Guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is chapter 94. Let's get started dancing on her own. Let's see how our breaks are used. I thought talking about my future with Noah and Mason would make it easier for me to tell Ava. But as I headed over to where we were meeting, I couldn't help but feel my stomach tie into knots. I wanted her in my future now and always, but whether distance would make our hearts grow fonder or grow apart, I wasn't sure. As I approached the address our had sent me, I realized it was a storefront, complete with a large, empty window. Inside was dark, and I checked our texts again to make sure I was at the right place. Where are you? When I didn't get an answer, I tried the door and found it unlocked. Cautiously, I poked my head inside. Hello, is anyone here? Boo. Ah. Ava flung open the door, giggly, as I staggered in and into her arms. Isn't it a little early for a haunted house? Maybe, but it's never too early to get your heart pumping. She took my hand in hers, and I followed her shadow deeper inside as she felt along the walls for a switch. And there. The lights flickered on, revealing an old dance studio. The wooden floor had just been polished, and the room still smelled like a fresh coat of paint. Ava let my fingers slid out of hers as I watched, jumped, spun, and twirled around the empty room. Her reflection matched her move in the large mirror wall, and when she finished out of breath, her eyes met mine in the glass. Well, any guesses on what my thing is yet? Let me guess, you joined a new dance company. You signed up for a private class. No, but we can definitely do one if you want. Thanks, but no thanks. I have danced my last 8 count. How about I give you a hint? She strode over and took my hands in hers as she stared into my eyes. Her smile soft. This place is the start of all my dreams coming true, and I can't wait to have you by my side for every scene of it. Immediately, my thoughts went back to the letter in my pocket. More important than what is this place was where it was, and so far the location was not in my favor. However, there's something you should know. As the words bubbled up, I felt every part of my body tense. A little ache in my chest made me pause, but I forced them out. I got into photography school in New York. I leave in a couple months. I prepared for our face to fall or some sign of her sadness that I would be leaving, but instead, congratulations, I am so happy for you and also totally unsurprised. Your work is amazing, Addy. You're okay with it. I thought that, with this being so new and me being so far away, that I might want to trade you in for a more local model, please. Ava pulled me in close, winding her arms around my waist, her fingers playing at the small of my back. Graduation is right around the corner, and my life starts the second we cross that stage. You have to go after what you are passionate about. And you're not only the one who's been busy lining up their future, have you figured it out yet? Are you moving into a loft upstairs, starting a business? Not just any business, a dance studio. My dance studio. But what about college? I'm not going, and the truth is, I'm not sure I really wanted to. But you did all the interviews, filled out all those applications, went to the tour. Yeah, but the whole time I was walking around, I couldn't shake the feeling that it wasn't right, and now I know why. Not everybody is meant to go to college, and that's okay. It doesn't make me any less intelligent, any less cultured, or any less as a person. I can make my own opportunities right here, and it's just as much of learning experience as time on any campus. I could feel my jaw hanging open, and I did my best to close it. The whole thing was bold. It was adventurous. It was completely over, through and through. Wow, you're really not going to college? You think I'm crazy, don't you? I think that it doesn't matter what I think. You're incredible to strike out on your own like this. It's gotta be the bravest thing I have ever seen. I'm not doing anything reckless. Papa looked over my business plan, and he and Mama are using my college fund to help me get started. Still, I have never been this happy before. I get to make this place entirely my own. And I already have my first student. Already, who? Hazel, no sister. I reached out to thank them for giving me the idea, and he signed her up on the spot, probably to get out of practicing his shimming in the park. Wait, what? Yeah, she needed help with her routine, and once I realized I could do that for a living, I didn't want to do anything else. Ava, I'm so proud of you. And if there's anything I can do to help before I go, don't be afraid to ask. I could use an assistant this summer. What can I say about but Addy Price reporting for duty? And since you have got the location and the Clinton, the only thing left to do now is open the doors. I wouldn't say that's the only thing. We have still got to break in. And I think I know just how to do it. Her eyes dropped to my lips. Heat flushed through my neck and cheeks. Here, she brought her forehead to rest against mine, and I could feel the heat of her body radiating through me. There's only so much time before you'll be heading off to college. I want to make as many memories as we can before everything changes. What do you say? Sorry, Awa. Bring it on. I can't. Someone could walk by, and as great as foot traffic is for business, I don't think that includes our business. Awa smirked, pecked me on the cheek, and leaned back. Look at you, being all responsible. Hey, I'm not the one opening my own business, but if you ask nicely, I'll stop by whenever I am in town and help you teach the kids a few moves. That's a bit of a trip from New York just to visit me. For you, no distance is too great. And with all the progress Mac and I have made with Dad this year, we want to stay close, so I'll be home pretty often. Well, good. Because as proud as I am of you for getting into your dream school, I'm really gonna miss you. Trust me, you won't get the chance. You're gonna be stuck with me for a long time. My hand reached up to cup her cheek, and I pulled her close, breathing in the scent of her perfume. In that moment, I would have promised her anything to watch her sad frown melt away. But I bit her lower lip instead, as and as she started to speak,